Right. Next is from Christian Boyd, and the subject is CM Punk return to WWE. Hey, Keep It 100 crew, long-time listener, first-time messenger. My question for you today is, do you think CM Punk will make an attempt to leave AEW and return to WWE after seeing how well they booked Cody? From a fan perspective, Cody is one of the all-time greats at the top of the company, and AEW being one of its founders, and making the already prestigious TNT title even more prestigious. Not only that, he was a company player who left for greener pastures and returned to WWE, where he had previously been badly booked, but is now one of the biggest baby faces in the business. So my question is, for you today, seeing how CM Punk is so heavily pushed, being Tony's biggest star, who is currently at the top of the company, and who is currently out on injury, could you see Punk allowing his contract to expire with AEW and return to WWE for a mega push? Absolutely not.
No.
I don't know if you guys remember this story, but remember when they were talking about the Fox people brought Punk in to do that show on Fox to try to, like, a bridge to get Punk back into the WWE because Fox people wanted Punk on their programming. And remember, like, Vince and them were like, yeah, well, maybe we'll, and they just basically just didn't do it, so we don't even want him.
Yeah, right.
Remember that story? So he's not going back to WWE. There's no chance of that.
Yeah, I mean, you never say never in wrestling, but I wouldn't think so due to his age and his, well-publicized hatred of his time there,
Right. And they don't like him either.
Exactly.
That's the other thing, too. What do you think, Conan?
Well, like in anything, things could change. Stephanie could take over and she could say, I don't give a about the heat you had before. I will push you. She might offer him a lot of money and he might leave, but I don't see him leaving anytime soon. He's in a great position in AEW. Yo, what up? This is Conan and I host Keeping It 100, my co-host Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!